Not gonna lie to you, this week is stressing me out. I mean, this is Smash Brothers. I like my little low-key intros, you know, followed by the ingredient list, and I cook a thing, but this is not low-key. It's Smash, but look at this shit. It's ridiculous. Also, and this is the dumbest possible thing to say in this situation, but it is Smash Ultimate for a reason. You know, like, there's 70 plus characters. There's just that, so many stages. 108 stages. It's just too, it's a lot, it's too much. I was gonna just make Super Smash Breakfast and, you know, show you how to make some souffle Japanese style pancakes and stuff like that, but that does a disservice to the entire ultimate nature of Ultimate Smash Brothers. So I'm gonna make the breakfast, and then I'm gonna cook as much as I can possibly cram in, because there's a time limit, because it's Smash Brothers, and we do tournament rules in this dojo. So I don't even fucking know what I'm gonna do. I'm fucking freaking out. I'm gonna be, Hi, I'm Ned. Welcome to Ned Bites. This is Super Smash Breakfast Ultimate, plus some other stuff, a lot of which is really weird. Oh, this is nice. This is normal, right? Just the ingredient list. I thought it was going to be stressful. Yeah, so just, you know, make sure you have fresh baking powder. You know, always buy and have fresh baking powder. Room temperature eggs, because we're separating them and we're trying to beat up egg whites. You're going to want them a little warmer. What the fuck? God, move on to the pancakes. Okay, the only thing that separates a Japanese-style souffle pancake from the rest of the pancake kingdom is the fact that you separate the eggs. And there are a million videos online on how to do this. This is just my method. You can also buy gadgets that do it for you. But what I like to do is just crack an egg open over the vessel that's going to have the egg whites in it first. And then my only job is to make sure that the yolk doesn't fall out of the eggshell. That's it. We're going to do that 4 times. Move the egg whites off to a mixer or whatever vessel you're going to be beating the egg whites in. As for the rest of this stuff, you have the egg yolk. Emulse the fat, the melted butter, into it first, then add the rest of your ingredients and stir it up. There you go. As for the egg whites, even with a mixer, it's going to take like 10 or so minutes for them to fluff up enough. And I had this on a pretty high setting. It was like kind of 8 out of 10 for my speed setting. And it took this long, but they're done when they look like this. And then we're going to fold them into the rest of the batter a third at a time, using this little technique where you cut through the middle with a spatula, then flip over, and then repeat the process. It's kind of old school, actually, because apparently a lot of people have moved on to using a balloon whisk to incorporate egg whites. But we're not making a souffle. We're not making anything, you know, really needs a lot of lift. It's just pancakes. So this is going to work fine. Just do it a third at a time, and then the last third you put in, just be really gentle when you mix it in. Then we move on to our pan, and we're putting bacon fat in there because it's a Ned Bites video. And I tried a number of ways to duplicate a souffle pancake at home. And, you know, a couple of them didn't work. Oh, this is a fucking nightmare. Yep. And I found the easiest way to do this is to get like a cake ring, like this, and put it into the pan. If you don't have one of these, you can make one out of aluminum foil. But yeah, just whatever you can get that'll contain your batter. And I have it on a very, very low temperature setting. It's like 2 out of 10 on my stove. And then put the ring in when the fat's nice and melted, add the batter, and then put water. Dribble that around the edges. It's going to pop a little bit, so just be ready for that. Then immediately drop the lid on. Wait about 2 minutes, and then take the lid off. You'll notice that it's puffed up all nice. And then flip it over. You can take the ring off now or not, doesn't really matter. And then put a little more water in, put the lid back on, wait another couple minutes, bam, souffle pancake. Just repeat this process till you have a stack to your standards. One of my favorite food items in all of Smash is this, which they say is orange juice, but come on, man, it's a tequila sunrise. And for that, we're gonna need a little bit of tequila. I like Camarena. It's a really great, like, reasonably priced tequila that won't give you one of those hangovers that makes you want to die. And homemade grenadine, which we're gonna get to in a second, and fresh squeezed OJ. I really like fresh squeezed OJ for this. For really anything, it just tastes so much better and so much different than stuff that's not fresh squeezed. And I know it's labor intensive and a huge pain in the ass, but if you make it a cocktail, why not? But if you don't have it, no huge deal. Let's move on to the grenadine, which is traditionally just pomegranate juice and a little bit of lemon juice and sugar, but I like a little modification. I try to buy pomegranate cherry juice. That comes in that combo, and equal parts of that and sugar. Cook it for 15 minutes until it's like reduced. It won't look done, it'll look like this. But as soon as it cools, it'll look like this. So that's syrups for you. They're always done when you think they're not done. So just 15 minutes, take it out, let it cool, be smarter than me. Hot! Yeah, I napalmed myself and then put it into a separate container. And then once you have that, time to construct the cocktail. Take a nice thick wedge of orange, put it on the edge of your glass to make it look fancy. And then we're gonna add the tequila. I like a stiff cocktail, So, I mean, don't pull away. That's just how I drink my cocktails. You can usually go with about 1 part tequila to 3 parts orange juice. But that's just how I'm doing it today, because it's been a long day. Once it's settled, add in your grenadine syrup by pouring it over a spoon, or you can just very gently pour it in. Either way, it's going to settle on the bottom like this. Then you add your ice, and there you go. Delicious breakfast cocktail. And now we're going to move on to the bacon, and I've only got a couple pieces of advice here because I've seen people fuck bacon up inexplicably. One is cut it in half, because there aren't many pans in the world that can handle an entire piece of bacon, and put it into a cold pan, and then put it on very low, let it come up slowly. This is going to eliminate hot spots, or at least cut down on hot spots, so you don't get like part of your bacon burned, part not cooked. Flip it early, flip it often, then it won't curl up, and you'll end up with just like delicious, perfectly crispy bacon. As for the eggs... Shit! Already? Okay, Okay, eggs. Fry them in the bacon grease. I don't like sunny side up, but that's what's on the picture, so we're doing that. A cake? Shit. Okay, butter and sugar into a mixer until it looks like this. Then you add eggs, and until it looks like that. And then you then the rest of the ingredients, and then mix it until it looks like this, and put it into a grease cake pan at 325 for 45 minutes, or until a cake straw inserted in the middle comes out clean, and then cut it in half, and then you whip some cream, like this. There's 1 tablespoon of sugar for every cup of heavy cream that goes into it. Use the whisk attachment, and when it fluffs up, it's done, and then add it with some strawberries. And then pasta! Shit! Okay, use the pasta sauce I made last week. You know, once all that's like cooked down and nice, boil some pasta, thing, and then chop up some parsley really fine and put it on top. A hot dog. How is that? Boil it in a half beer, half water. That's the only way to make a hot dog at home until it's like nice and puffed up, and then put it into why is there lettuce on this hot dog? This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Okay, whatever, fine, we're done there. Next step, let's plate up our super breakfast with our sunny side up eggs that are cooked in bacon fat. That's raw broccoli. Fine, whatever, we're doing this. Let's go. You know what? It's fine. The rest of this you can just buy, and... Am I done?
Time!
Lollipops. Everything's getting blurry. Oh god, I shouldn't have eaten so much bacon fat.